This is the Ryder and Lisa replay.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai. Check out the Southtown Hyundai Advantage at southtownhyundai.ca.
Honey is underrated. Not calling someone that. Would you call that a condiment? Yes.
And a compliment.
And a compliment. You're right. It never goes bad.
Mm-hmm.
It can stay in your pantry for years. It's so good on toast, Brussels sprouts, pizza.
Yeah.
The new honey truffle drizzle phase that all of these pizza places are implementing, it's next level. It really is.
Well, and it's good. Like, the production of it itself is good for the environment.
Where it comes from
Yeah.
is so badass. Bees just make this delicious treat. Thank you.
You make a very good point. I would say that's probably my favorite underrated on your behalf.
Thank you.
Thus
And
far.
if you don't have honey at your house right now, go get some today.
Yeah.
Support the bees. They're working really hard.
Okay, I'm going to go with underrated, and it's realizing you can, in fact, shut off the TV and just go to bed early. So, Oilers getting pumped last night. I didn't stay up and watch the last 10 minutes. Instead, I went to bed.
There was a tweet that I saw from someone here in Edmonton that shut the game off after the Blackhawks scored twice. And he said, it's self-care.
Yeah.
He switched it to a different show.
It's true. So, I was sleeping by the time the game would have wrapped up. I got an extra 20 minutes of sleep because of it.
Awesome.
I'll take it.
Sometimes you need to take a break from the things that you love.
Yeah, look, the players all took a break in the third period. The Oiler players, they all decided that they were going to worry about their self-care and just not hurt themselves and not try. So, same.
You know what sucks too is if you went to the game last night, I think it was the first night that they allowed food and drink.
Yeah.
So you're pumped in the crowd. You're like, let's go. I'm going to down 6 beers.
Yeah.
And I'm going to watch my team win. And then within 2 minutes of the game,
Yeah, you couldn't even get through the first beer, and you're like, maybe this is a bad idea. I'm going to end up fighting somebody.
I'm going to regret that hangover tomorrow.
There was somebody in the crowd last night that just kept on going ooh,
And it was picking up on the broadcast.
Oh, it was so annoying. Everything about that game was annoying. Thank you for checking out the show. Bunch of oldies now. We're still baddies, though. If you don't know what that means, you're also old, and that's completely fine.
Baddies.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the segment we're doing right now.
Things that make you feel old.
Things that make you feel old. 780-784-7107. What's making you feel old?
You know what? I wake up every morning and I'm in pain and I go, yep, I'm alive. That's how I know I'm alive.
That's a great way to be optimistic, but still be suffering. Oh, at least I'm alive. You're necks cracking into place.
Yeah, what's the famous quote from Spider-Man? With great pain comes great awareness.
No.
Something like that. That should be it. That's when Spider-Man's over 30. That's what he'll be saying.
Yeah, well, keep in mind he's still in high school. He's got lots of time.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. 780-784-7107. All right, what's up?
Well, I'm 31 now, and the hangovers are real. I should know that, I should have a glass of water after every drink, but I don't.
It's so funny to me how it's so hard for us to drink water, yet we can slam 13 vodka sodas, no problem.
No problem.
13.
No, that was just a bit of an exaggeration.
Yeah, I was going to say, you drink one glass of wine now and you're already hungover.
Within an hour. Oh my God, I better go to bed.
780-784-7107. Things that make you feel old. What's going on?
So I'm in for just a medical appointment, just to make sure I'm healthy and whatnot.
Yep.
And she goes, "Do you have any pain?" And I went, "Oh, just the normal amount." And he looked at me stone-faced. He goes, the normal amount is 0. Oh. Okay.
What a strange year for weather.
Oh my gosh, you're so obsessed with the weather.
Don't you find it wild, though?
No, because then I'll start thinking, why do I live here? And then I'll pack up and leave.
No, but usually January, February, we might get above 0, for an hour.
Right. I will say driving into work today and it was 8 degrees. I was like, that's weird.
It's just really all over the place. So when I started building a snow fort at Christmas,
it was -40.
I assumed I would be fine to melting would start late March or something like that. I'd get a few good months in after I got it done to party in it, to have a sleepover with my kid in it. And I put in a lot of work to make that happen. I didn't quite get it finished, and all of a sudden these heat stretches started coming and it started melting. So I've written it a song. Mm-hmm. It's a sad song.
Okay.
It might freeze overnight, and I need it to more than ever. 'Cause if it freezes just right, my fort might hold on through winter. Yeah, I question if I made it right, 'cause I usually do these things pretty wrong. I just want a few nights in it to drink some beers and wine. But these warm temperatures are melting it almost all of the time. Once upon a time, it was looking really good, but now it's coming up short. There's nothing I can do. It's the total collapse of my fort. Total collapse of my fort.
I love the ending
Thank you.
because it was over. Just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Talking about the worst kiss you've ever had to deal with. 780-784-7107.
Have you ever dealt with a kisser that used a stiff tongue? Like they didn't relax at all. It was just like bloop, 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 in and out, like
Played peekaboo?
an iguana.
No, I haven't.
Or would that be
have?
a chameleon? I don't know. I've never kissed a animal like that, so I don't know how to compare
you
it.
kissed a guy like that,
Yes.
though. And he was just stabbing your mouth with his tongue.
Yeah, it hurt. It's terrible. And the worst part is, I remember closing my eyes to go in, but then I peeked. I opened one just to see what he was doing, and his eyes were wide open as he was coming at me with his tongue out.
Oh, no.
And then, yeah, it was like, bloop, bloop, bloop.
Just tongue punching you.
Exactly. I had bruises. Just kidding.
780-784-7107.
I have two stories. So when I was about 12 years old, you watch movies that young and you saw, with the adults kissing with their mouth open, and me and this girl went to kiss and all we did was clank teeth.
Ouch.
Over and over again or just once?
Over and over again. We didn't know what we were doing. Clanking teeth. Lucky we didn't chip them off.
Yeah, no kidding.
And the second time was in middle school. I was about 14, and this girl had a long tongue. And I'm telling you, she stuck it in my throat.
Just cleaned your tonsils.
All the way in there. I remember gagging.
You know what? When they're teaching sex ed, maybe they do need to start earlier and just start with that.
Yeah, just practicing on your forearm.
Yeah.
There's a maximum allowance of tongue allowed in mouth.
Thanks for the call, man. We appreciate it.
No problem. Have a great day.
I'll still remember the worst one for me, a girl named Vanessa from my hometown.
Okay, no name dropping.
Anyway, she opened her mouth in a big circle,
Nice.
like the Oilers logo.
Okay.
And then tongue out and just...
No, you're joking.
No, right in my mouth. Just...
Do you ever wonder if maybe you're a bad kisser?
No, I'm terrific.
No, I actually would wonder. I'm wondering if there's people out there that have kissed me that are like, that Lisa Evans cannot kiss. She cannot control her tongue.
And her breath.
And her breath smells
Always-
like Costco hot dog.
And Funyuns.
Loser of Nostalgia Off today has to prank phone call someone like what we used to do when we had the landline and you'd get together with your friends. And it would be the most immature, dumb prank phone call. That's the goal here. So
I lost. I have to prank phone call somebody. I'm going to go with the Bart Simpson style with the ridiculous names. Try that one out.
Love it.
Good morning, Kingswood Bookstore.
Pretty good, thanks. You?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Just wondering if you can look up a book, see if you have it in stock.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Author Pierre Pants.
Okay.
And the book
what's the
is
name of the book?
the book is called Spot.
No, it's not showing up, unfortunately.
Nothing by Pierre Pants there?
No, sorry about that.
Okay, one more here as well.
Okay.
Constipation Nation is the name of the book.
Okay, just 1 second.
The author is Anita, and last name is Take a Dump.
Right, okay, I had a feeling it was that author.
Is that one in stock
Yeah.
by chance?
It doesn't seem to be in stock, unfortunately.
Okay, maybe one more here.
Yeah, what do you got?
Busty and Lusty is the name of the book.
Right, who's that by?
Norma, and the last
Yeah.
name is Jugs.
I'm familiar with her work. I'm a big fan, but seems like we don't have that one.
You don't have that one by Norma's Jugs?
No, sorry, man.
All right, well, thank you. Have a good day. Appreciate you taking the time.
You. Take care.
Bye-bye. Back when we were all using far too much dippity-doo to have our hair positioned exactly how we wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used a lot of it, if you're going to ask.
Okay.
Why?
Well, just curious. Up until when?
Like until I don't know, grade 10 or 11, I started going with the natural flow.
There was a girl that wore it in her hair every single day, and I loved her. Her name is Rita Garcia Canessa. And
Great name.
I know. And she had the best curly hair, and it was always just so shiny and curly and gorgeous. So I was like, what do you use? She's like, dippity doo, duh. And dippity doo, da, dippity doo. Isn't that a song?
Dippity doo da, dippity day.
There it is. So I went and bought some, but I didn't know how to use it. So I would just slick down my roots with it, and I just looked like the greasy kid. in class.
Nasty. Yeah, that seems
bad.
to make sense.
I was no Rita Garcia Canessa.
Why were you so confused by me using dippity doo?
Oh, sorry. I just in every stage of your life, I just picture you bald.
Oh. I guess that makes sense.
Ryder and Lisa.
Brought to you by Southtown Hyundai.
Play 107.